Virtually every group of soldiers ever sent somewhere eventually adopts a dog or a cat or fucking something because there's a hole inside us and we're trying to fill it with something that loves us because our parents and our friends don't.
And you know the stripper's lying when she says it to you as well.
Yes. Yeah, we know. It's fine.
It's wrong that they do it, but listen, respect the game.
I know my dog doesn't love me either. I'm just the one that feeds it. The Marines did their best to keep Soochow secret in their guard posts because they didn't want their commander, a guy named Joseph McCaffrey, nicknamed Little Joe, because he was about 5 feet tall. Due to him being, a little angry guy, they didn't want him to find the dog and to make him get rid of it, or worse, make him shoot it or something, because, again, Marines. But it was only a matter of time until Little Joe found out, and one night while touring his Marines guard post, he discovered a group of Marines, and I swear to God this is true, gathered in a circle attempting to teach Sooch how to smoke a cigarette.
Yes! Yes!
Look, I hate it when my homunculus company commander finds me peer pressuring a dog to smoke.
Just a circle of Marines going, yes, yes, yeah. Fuck.
And your CO, who looks like fucking Justin Barrett Littler from Ireland, rocks up. What are you doing?
You guys better stop doing that. Cigarettes are for people, not for dogs. It'll stunt its growth. Dogs don't even have a T-zone. It's not good for their health.
Now, of course, McCaffrey at first is very upset about them having a dog. Maybe also upset about them feeding it cigarettes. I don't know. But then they're like, wait, sir, we have to show you what this dog is good at.
Being
so
racist.
They went and found a Chinese person and just kind of pushed him in. I mean, thankfully, I should point out, this dog is really small, like maybe 5 kilos.
It's like fucking this guy sees the dog be racist. It's like J. Robert Oppenheimer watching the atomic bomb.
It was like this weird mutt thing. It looks something like there's pictures of it, but like it looks like if you took a Jack Russell Terrier and just kind of beat the shit out of it.
And there's just one other officer who's like Einstein in the movie. So like, be careful what you wish for.
This dog might get so racist it'll set the atmosphere on fire.
No, the dog could differentiate between types of white people next. It's going to be racist against the Slavs in the unit. Not a single safe Bosnian in sight.
We can't control it. It's barking at everyone. It's biting the Italians. So they push a local Chinese guy in front of the dog. Of course, Sooch loses his mind, and Captain McCaffrey's like, we'll keep him. I like this dog. He reminds me of my daughter.
That joke makes no sense. That's still so bad.
Shut the fuck up. Marines quickly tailored him a little Marine uniform and got... I know, right? But also, he's racist.
But he's got a little uniform. Once again, Justin Barrett, leader of the Nationalist Party in Ireland, dresses up like Hitler and he's like 5'2".
So after this, he got free range of the Marine compound there to do whatever he wanted, though he still mostly hung out at the guard post to bark at any Chinese people who dared to exist near him. And I should underline here, Sooch didn't just have one uniform. He had a version of every Marine Corps uniform.
Oh, hell yeah. Who made these?
The Marines did. Like the Marines got the fabric together out of their old shitty uniforms and brought them to Chinese tailors, who then who probably looked at them like,
what the? They brought them to Chinese tailors for the dog that hates Chinese people.
It's the most American thing to do.
Oh, God.
Like he had the work greens. He had the traditional Marine Corps dress uniform with the little hat. He had everything. He ate the hat eventually.
Just to bring it back to teaching it how to smoke, would it not make more sense to give the dog dip?
There are a lot of stories.
If the dog liked it and got addicted to it, then it would just go fucking like absolute ape shit if it didn't have dip. And these guys wouldn't be like, they would be, the dog would smell Copenhagen inside their cargo pockets, start ripping into them.
The dog just walking around with one fat lip.
Yeah.
There are a lot of stories about the good things that Sooch did, like fight off meaner stray dogs that might bite the Marines, or barking at the night to warn them of like Japanese infiltrators coming into the settlement. There's even stories of Sooch wearing his tiny little Marine dress uniform, standing alongside the rest of the men on parade ground, and learning how to salute.
Wait, what?
None of that happened. One Marine described Sooch thusly, quote, Sooch was worthless. He couldn't fight his way out of a paper sack. He was also ugly as sin, but we loved him anyway. He couldn't do shit. He was completely pointless and worthless as the only thing he existed to do was entertain the Marines by eating cigarettes and barking at Chinese people.
I mean, look at, 50 years later, they would have had, Smash Mouth doing this.
I feel like Sooch could get a cabinet position currently. He is as accomplished as Pete Hegseth.
I love the idea. It's like Rahm Emanuel, ambassador to Japan, trading out with the new ambassador, the racist dog.
But from here, Sooch became a China Marine as much as any of them were. And when Marines got passes to leave the Marine compound and go into the settlement, Sooch went with them. And he went with them everywhere that Marines went in China. Bars, opium dens, brothels.
Yes!
Sooch is right there.
Yes, the dog is smoking opium.
The dog is smoking, he's drinking, stumbling back drunk to his compound and vomiting on the ground alongside his Marine friends.
Honestly, when you mentioned...
Do you think there was a tiny dog brothel, though? Otherwise, was he just... Who was okay with Sooch watching?
That's a real weird way to discover that's what you're into. That's the most fucked up version of voyeurism.
It's a weirder way to find out that's what Sooch is into.
Well, also, it's like when you mentioned
he goes wild when you do it doggy style.
Doing the cigarette thing, like they're making him smoke cigarettes. I'm like, well, it's Marines. They're in China, and they have rudimentary gas masks in the 1930s. You know they got this dog to smoke opium in a gas mask.
They did, yeah.
Yes. Like, you understand this. So I don't mean wouldn't really necessarily be voyeurism, because that dog would be fucking traveling through time. That dog is seeing sex you're going to have next century.
I feel comfortable saying this is the highest any dog has ever been. This is like the Leica of opium.
No, this reminds me of a friend of mine who had a dog who, during COVID, he just smoked so much weed in his house that like his dog would get stoned as well, and the dog would get noticeably irritated if he hadn't smoked in the house in a while.
Sorry, I have to smoke weed. My dog's getting mad at me. In the morning after a long night of drinking, Sooch would wake up with the Marines and go out on their once weekly 20-mile-long ruck march. And like the Marines, he often vomited during it. After going on several of these, Captain McCaffrey decided that Sooch had done enough to warrant being promoted. So he ordered Private Ford to go get Private First Class rank and sewed on Sooch's tiny little uniforms, meaning he now outranked the guy who was that was taking care of him. Like, imagine being a Marine and now your alcoholic, angry, opium-addicted dog outranks you. Like, I feel like I've failed in my professional career. I have to go take my dog to the brothel, and it's not for me.
Don't mind him. I'll just put him on the shelf. He just likes to watch. It's okay.
Though Sooch's rank never lasted long, he was demoted constantly.
He's not racist enough.
The racism is one of the reasons why he was still around. The problem is like he sucked at everything else. Sometimes this was for sleeping in. Other times it's for shitting indoors. Or in one case, pissing on the floor of the Marine Corps Non-Commissioned Officer Club, which I fully support as a former non-commissioned officer.
Once again, this dog is so on brand for being a Marine.
Well, it's just like it's a dog, and you're feeding it stuff dogs aren't supposed to have.
Oh, it gets much worse, trust me.
Oh, God.
One time he got demoted for fighting another dog and having his uniform get all torn up in the process. He would get demoted and face no other punishment because, like, he's a dog. And then he'd just be allowed to go out into town anyway. And in case you're wondering, yes, according to the Marines, Sooch had a favorite drink. 2 of them. You want to guess what it was?
I'm going to say brandy and blood.
Thank you for making the dog Armenian, I guess, Nate.
Rye whiskey and lager.
Closest. Dog bowl full of beer was his favorite. His second was a whole dog full of rum and Coke.
Yes!
And in case you're wondering, how did this dog not die? This is not going to be the only time you ask this during this episode.